Okay, I will try again. It's a very tiny book. I lost it.
You lost it?
Or no. Okay. The first one in Croatian. Medeni mjesec. Nedjeljom navečer poslije bogoslužja u maglovitom tramvaju uvijek mogu početi stvaranje iz ničega. Nema čak ni gradonačelnika, nema ni kanarinca. Nema ni ostavljenog ljubavnog pisma kontrolorki karata u štanc aparatu. Nema suhog ručnika, ni paste za ružičaste cipele, ni ženskog zahoda. Nema ni jedne kartonske kutije s ostavljenom djevojčicom i porukom. Po turobnoj golotinji čeških prozora i stolica očito je da Kingovi žderači vremena prvo u tramvaju sad pomaknu na zimsko vrijeme. Mogla bih plakati nad odbačenom kriškom kruha i čašom crnog vina na stepenici kraj prednjih vrata. Ne da mi se, jer nema ni glazbe ni grijanja, a ni onog scenarista s Hrvatske radiotelevizije koji ne vjeruje da je čovjek bio na mjesecu. Nema ni lažnih magistara s platfusom, ni zaostalih mina ispod sjedala. U hladnoj dvanaestici od nikoga gledana, od nikoga smetana, vučen kabel skroz od Boga do trajnoga dragoga. Do susjeda muža koji se zove skoro kao ja. Želim ga napokon dovući i posjesti. Bar do posljednje stanice. Znam samo da je ciganski lijep i da se kreće pomoću kistova. Ali na pustim stolicama nema nikoga. Nema nikoga ko bi mu pročitao prava i stavio lisice u slučaju da uđe na sljedećoj stanici. A ako me kao i uvijek drsko upita, a jesi li se udala? Kuću sa svim tim harmonikama i svadbenim posuđem na medeni mjesec još prije Kvatrića. I had one issue with the coffee. So, first poem in English is Cantata on Coffee. At a table in the cafeteria, that is a barber shop and a casino, I mean the whole world, I'm sitting and drinking Turkish coffee with French King de Louis XIV. No, heard? The first espresso machine has yet to be invented in about 200 years, so I'm sipping a blackie. Sipping a blackie and watching silently through the smoke and my huge red tail growing much like Louis' one, while he's bragging how his little Dutch coffee tree had been a mother to millions of others in America and all around the world. Meanwhile, in the corner, 7 aristocrats quietly play a game of ombre, sipping on their coffees from handleless cups. Here and there, they show their thin serpent-like tongues, enveloped in fat brownish tar. Somewhat closer to our table, ever more humpbacked, the Coptic monks murmur something over their chalices, while the Arab doctors debate whether Arabica coffee is any better than Coffea Robusta. Just as I, drowsier than before, mentioned to Louis that I have grown sick and tired of that idle ritual, and that I shall never have a single one ever again, Dr. Sylvester Dufour, the discoverer of caffeine, walks in, correcting me impatiently from afar. No, darling, you shouldn't call it coffee or nutmeg, but rather Arabic wine, due to fermentation. That's the original name. Bypassing the crowded table where they read coffee grounds, he comes over and sits with us. The waiter swiftly brings him freshly squeezed orange juice, telling him how yesterday, after enjoying his first cup of coffee, silly Pope Clement II proclaimed it publicly a Christian drink, upon which they all had a sip of blackie and laughed. Finally, I stamped out the little serpent below the table with my foot and get up to pay the bill, as Louis is always short, thinking to myself, how clever were those merchants from Italy selling wine and lemonade when they call it a devil's drink. 31st birthday. If that morning, even if it is your 31st birthday, you don't get out of a cake or bed as God's child, wearing a leather waistcoat with embroidered red skates, your whole day's littered with worries, as if with tissues for cleaning eyeglasses, and something like a spread-out piece of well-worn wolfskin hardens on your purse and on the zipper of your trousers, catching your nails, your mobile phone and wallet, disturbing cosmic signals sent to you by some resurrected supreme being. On days like that, you stuff yourself with chicken for lunch and sit down to write average chick poems. Due to that growing tension in your neck and the rising water level of the Cetina River, then you call your editor, your cousin, and your only living grandma, while the messy monster squirts inside your womb, crying quietly and sipping on black coffee, whining below your armpit at dusk, only to rip you open and fill you up with stones at night, even though it is him who is actually dead and ridiculous. The next day, hunters and surveyors ogle from the window. Now, worry failed yet again to extend the life of the birthday girl by at least one more bloody elbow. A lady saint from nobody's calendar, as in heaven, so on earth. When she rubs her lips with oil, she grows big and takes off her shoes. Like a water walker wading into the river to jump from joy every single day for being able to speak out the unsurpassable, inconceivable wonder. First she, then that little wild boar, waiting under a stone to be summoned into existence. Thank you.